All right, Cancer, welcome to your January reading. Last but not least, I think you came in last in the December readings too. I can't question why that is. I guess everything happens in divine timing. But tropical zodiac, I'm a Cancer sun. Ooh, we got the Tower. Okay, that's why. So, transformation, change, epiphany, endings. Mars is destruction, clearing the way, making way for new fertile ground to take root. And there we go. Now, okay, underneath the deck, I'll take it, the 10 of Pentacles. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, security, earth, like I said, clearing the ground for new things to grow. She's got her basket of carrots there, well-established homestead, comfort, luxury, and happiness. There's no stress there. So we had to put an end to something in order to make way for this 10 of coins to come in. Next, we have the Ace of Cups. All right, well, certainly happiness. Your cup is overflowing with joy this month. Unconditional love, new love coming in, or love of self. Putting yourself first, perhaps. I mean, Cancer, you're generous to a fault, and sometimes, yeah, that can lead to our own destruction. Next, the Magician. 2 aces, basically. And this is a number 1 card. This is a number 1 card. Okay. Oh, and this is a 10, so that's a 1-0. So, wow, this is a beautiful, bold new year for you, Cancer. You really are taking your power back, putting yourself first, pouring love and care into yourself. Could be spending time near bodies of water, taking salt baths, something to that effect, working with water to cleanse, clear, and rejuvenate yourself, your life here. We have the 8 of Wands coming in quickly, manifesting rapidly. This is a card of Mercury. Mercury also rules the Magician, the sign of Gemini and Virgo. And we just had that Gemini full moon. Perhaps you were doing some magical workings under the full moon. This is telling you that your manifestations are going to come in faster than you realize. And finally, the World. Yeah. Completion. You're coming full circle. You're ready to start over. You're done with a certain circumstance in your life, as indicated here by the Tower. Okay. So whatever it is you're leaving behind, you know, that structure was not meant to stand any longer. It served its purpose. We learned our lessons. We finished that course, and now we're ready to graduate. We're ready to move on. Okay, wow. I don't even want to get clarifiers, but let's see if there's anything else. I'm going to use this Osho Zen Tarot to see what else Cancer might need to know about the month of January. All right, there's 3 there and 2 more. Okay. Oh, that one. What's that? Trust. Yeah, trust fall, right? I believe that is the Knight of Cups. All right. And underneath the deck, transformation. Yeah, the Death card. It's very akin to the Tower. There's even more lightning here. Lightning can be epiphanies, realization. There's a phoenix rising from the ashes. This also looks like the Magician card, right? Working with the elements. You've got air, fire, the water lily, and I guess the snake for earth, or this flower they're sitting on. But yeah, the snake also transformation, also knowledge, gnosis, wisdom. Could be a raising of the Kundalini energy. But yeah, there's something foundational that's shifting for you this month. Obviously, you're growing beyond your former skin. It's time to stretch. Okay, I wanted to just make sure that I was correct. Yes, this is the Knight of Cups, and I wanted to read about this because it's summing up basically everything I'm saying. Don't waste your life for that which is going to be taken away in the Tower. Trust life. If you trust, only then can you drop your knowledge. Only then can you put your mind aside. And with trust, something immense opens up. Then this life is no longer ordinary life. It becomes full of God, overflowing. When the heart is innocent and the walls have disappeared, you are bridged with infinity, and you are not deceived. There is nothing that can be taken away from you. That which can be taken away from you is not worth keeping. And that which cannot be taken away from you, why should one be afraid of it being taken away? It cannot be taken away. There is no possibility. You cannot lose your real treasure. All right, and it did mention full of God, overflowing. And that's what I felt in the Ace of Cups. The water is just spilling out over the cup. And once you fill your cup, you're able to share with others and pour that love into other people with the blessings that you're receiving this month. Okay, moving on to these cards, we have suppression. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. And I like that that's right under the Tower. This is what's being blasted apart, right? It's freeing you. It's like the lightning is coming to break away these chains that this person, these ropes that are tying him down. This is freedom. The Tower is freedom. Breaking free of bondage, limitations of the mind and the heart. This is you in your full power here as the Magician, and the lightning above his head. Existence. This is number 1. The Magician card again. You are the maker of your own reality. This month and every month, Cancer, you decide where to drive your chariot as you roll that card, the Major Arcana. We have the mind. So this is, I believe, yes, the Knight of Swords. They say putting the emotions over the mind and the trust, putting your mind at rest. So I think where there's been anxiety or fear in the past, you're definitely pushing that out of the forefront of your mind. It's being replaced with faith as you see your power coming into play and your ability to bring these things to yourself. Experiencing, yeah, the Three of Wands, Three of Flames. So ruled by the position of Sun in Aries. So the spring equinox into the new moon solar eclipse, April 20th, could be a huge month for you between March and April when these ships are coming in. And that's right under the Eight of Wands. So maybe you cast your intentions for a year from now or 6 months from now. This is telling me by 3 more months, we'll have things coming in spades. Sharing. Yeah, didn't I say you'd have an abundance to share when you fill your own cup first? This is the Queen of Fire, the Queen of Wands. She is the master manifester. She's a bright, and she's underneath the world. You're a bright light in a dark world, Cancer. So share your light with the world. And that's going to bring in even more blessings with you. Oh, this was a really beautiful reading. This is why it had to come last. All right. Now for your oracle cards. Let's get your mystical wisdom here. Cancer. All right. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. Yeah. Get out of your head, right? We had the mind here. And that would be the only thing that's blocking this manifestation. Again, these coming in under the Magician. But I mean, again, all is mind. Everything begins in the mind, right? So what state of mind are you in? Are you in a state of fear or in a state of confidence, optimism, freedom? That's what you're going to attract. Everything's magnetic. Electromagnetism. We have the lightning bolts showing up. But you can't attract these things in the Eight of Wands if you're blocked off in your mind. If you have doubt, if you have fear that, you know, oh, I don't deserve this, or I'm not meant for this. I mean, you got to put that stuff to bed. This is 2023. We're leaving that belief in the past, okay? And then we have leadership, Leo. Set your goals. Okay, you also may have strong placements in Leo, as we have this Queen of Wands here. Yeah, set your vision, set your sight. Now she's carrying the torch here again, blazing a trail. You're meant to be a leader to others. Like I said, you're meant to spread your light around the world. Being a master of your craft, your passion. Okay, sorry about the glare. Anyway, we're going to go see what your animal medicine... Oh, no, we can do the Rose Oracle and then animal. Rose Oracle for Cancer. Don't forget to check out your moon sign, rising sign, although I'd be really satisfied if this is the only reading I saw all month. Oh, okay. Sagittarius. Okay, Aquarius just got this card too, but I'll take it. You know, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Yeah, I mentioned with the world, some of you could be traveling. You're exploring new lands, exploring new parts of yourself that you didn't know existed, or, you know, finding strength in yourself that you didn't know you had. The Sagittarius rules the 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and long-distance travel. So aim high. And they say, what, even if you, or shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll still be among the stars. So there's no limit that is too great for you this month. No cap on that. And then we have the Mystic Rose, compassion, devotion, humility, and grace. Okay. Humility, humanity, and grace. So I get that a lot of you might be, like I said, spreading your light with the world. You might be sharing a lot of your emotional healing and energy, doing charity work or volunteerism too. Could be a big part of your life purpose. All right. Now let's check out this animal medicine. And the freedom card in the Sagittarius, like free your mind. You're freeing yourself from this fear. Again, facing your fears, releasing that power. Okay, the Raven. Another sign got this. I don't know what it is, but it has to do with magic. So I like it because it's very closely tied to the Magician here. All right. I believe it was Scorpio that got it. So the title of the card is Magic. Throughout time, Raven has carried the medicine of magic. This has been true in many cultures across the planet. It is sacred in the medicine ways to honor Raven as the bringer of magic. If the magic is bad medicine, the carrier may be honored out of fear rather than out of respect. Those who fear Raven may do so because they have been dabbling in areas in which they had no knowledge, and a spell may have backfired on them. Rather than analyzing the dark side of sorcery, realize that you will fear Raven only if you need to learn about your inner fears or self-created demons. Yeah, let's talk about facing your fears, releasing that. Okay, Raven magic is a powerful medicine that can give you the courage to enter the darkness of the void, which is the home of all that is not yet in form. They say it all starts in the mind. The mind is formless. Empty your mind. They say Buddha, you seek for a state of no mind, because then anything is possible. The void is called the Great Mystery. Great Mystery existed before all other things came into being. Great Mystery lives inside the void and emerged from the Great Mystery. Raven is the messenger of the void. If Raven appears in your spread, you are about to experience a change in consciousness. This may involve walking inside the Great Mystery or another path at the edge of time. If you, it would portend a signal brought by the Raven that says, you have earned the right to see and experience a little more of life's magic. Raven's color is the color of the void, the black hole in space that holds all the energy of the creative source. In native teachings, the color black means many things, but it does not mean evil. Black can mean the seeking of answers, the void, or the road to the spiritual or non-physical. The blue-black of Raven contains an iridescence that speaks to the magic of darkness and the changeability of form and shape that brings an awakening in the process. Raven is the guardian of ceremonial magic and in absentia healing. In any healing circle, Raven is present. Raven guides the magic of healing and the change in consciousness that will bring about a new reality and dispel dis-ease or illness. Raven brings in the new state of wellness from the void of great mystery and the field of plenty. If you have chosen Raven, magic is in the air. Do not try to figure it out. You cannot. It is the power of the unknown at work, and something special is about to happen. The deeper mystery, however, is how you will respond to the sparkling synchronicity of this alchemical moment. Will you recognize it and use it to go further, to further enhance your growth? Can you accept it as a gift from the Great Spirit, or will you limit the power of the great mystery by explaining it away? It may be time to call Raven as a courier to carry an intention, some healing energy, a thought, or a message. Raven is the patron of smoke signals, or spirit message, represented by smoke. So if you want to send a message to the Blue Road of Spirit in order to contact the ancients, call Raven. Or who knows, the ancients may be calling to you. Remember, this magic moment came from the void of darkness, and the challenge is to bring it to light. In doing so, you will have honored the magician within. Perfect. And now we have the references to bringing things to light here in the Queen of Wands and the leadership card. Okay. Aim high, right? Set your goals. I mentioned that in the Sag. All right. Which is fire. Okay. Okay, for your archetype card, let's find out what Cancer needs to hear for the month of January. Cancer. Oh, that's 2. The Temple. 39. Okay. Awesome. Green and yellow colors there make me think of the heart chakra, the solar plexus. Leading with your heart. Also, the temple, of course, being a sacred spiritual space. Again, if you are practicing magic, a practicing magician, setting up a sacred space or temple to devote your time, energy, and practice there. Let's see what the card says. The sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is a universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the dappled light of the forest, slowly and sensually kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshiping? Your phone, money, material goods? What barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. Though indeed the temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. If you've been longing for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. Mention higher learning philosophy, long distance travel. So again, in search of higher wisdom, higher spiritual calling, some of you might be answering. The ancient yogis saw the body itself as the temple, every function and feature of it as an expression of divinity. Build a shrine with found materials. Don't spend any money, only time. When light, reverence for all, life as sanctuary. When dark, idolatry, cults, strict spirituality. Okay. Well, let's get your angels and ancestors card here. What do Cancer's guides have for us on January? Cancer. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. Okay. And the Queen of Wands is talented, you know. She creates from nothing. She's a creative soul. Could be art, music, speaking, whatever your gifts are. This is telling you to rely on that. That's what's going to bring in your success and help free you from whatever past it is you're leaving behind. Okay, the message is stay alert as changes in the air. Well, we figured that out with the transformation death card and the tower showing up. The spirit fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have been sought for their precious fur when all they wanted to do is survive, so the spirit fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their businesses in dark hours, the fox offers this medicine of blending in. The energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge, but be open to the shifts coming, because they really are the answers to your prayers. The experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out of your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. Remember, the trust card came up, right? It's like a trust fall that you're going to land softly. Spirit will catch you. Okay. You know, I'm going to get a Queen of the Moon Oracle. I forgot to get one, I think, for Aquarius, but since your ruling body is the moon, and in tropical astrology, we just had a full moon in your sign on January 6th. So, protection. All right, yeah. Number 24. This bird carrying this soul here in the basket. Safe travels, safe flight. Again, I saw that with Sagittarius. Traveling long distances, the world's showing up. Could be going to new lands, places you've never seen before. Underneath, though, we have the void. And I say it all starts from the void, from the emptying the mind, the no mind, the dark moon. We have that new moon coming up January 21st in the sign of Capricorn in sidereal astrology, and it'll be Aquarius in tropical. So again, this might be a portal where things are coming in. Another number 1 card. Wow. Okay. Yeah, all things are possible in the void. The future has yet to be written. You're the magician. You're the one writing the future this month. Okay? You have the power. in your mind. Okay, the protection, your higher power, however you describe this, is a loving and protective energy. You are loved and protected. Identify your fears. You can protect yourself better. Trust in yourself. So trust again is coming up. I am loved and protected. As the lunar cycle comes to the last set of crescents, in this case the waning ones, we know that the dark moon is close, and so the fresh start of a beautiful new moon. Here is our chance to let go of our resistance, surrender and let go, to do with confidence. We may feel that we need some support from the universe or whatever we believe our higher power may be. That support can take the form of feeling protected from whatever might happen and helping us get the courage to release what needs to go. Witches and other pagan practitioners who use the lunar and seasonal energies are often asked to assist people with spells, techniques, and even talismans of protection. These darker moons and the dark moon itself provide a great time to create and cast for this purpose. An easy way is to plug into the earth, raise that benevolent and loving energy, and turn to the 4 directions, asking each direction to shield and protect you in your endeavors. Then finally, connect with the moon herself, and you as a conduit in the middle, brimming full of power and confidence. Trust in yourself to do what you need to do. The companion stone or metal is black tourmaline. Amazing. Okay, let's work with your little making magic cards. Wrap this up. I just don't want this to end. It's such a fantastic reading, Cancer. I hope you feel the same. I'm loving it. Okay, let's start here. Mystic Star, harmony in the home and great friendships. Beautiful. Yeah, you started with that 10 of coins underneath the deck, I'd say so. It's a lot of comfort and joy. Triple Spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. The Triskele there, the past, present, future. And then breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, excellent mental health, and letting go of vices. That could be the transformation you're undergoing too. It's like the only thing I needed to do to initiate all this change was quit smoking or, change my diet or, whatever self-destructive energy that you may have engaged in recently or in the past. It's like this tower is like, enough is enough. I'm putting an end to this. And that's kind of setting you off on a whole new timeline. So congratulations on whatever disciplines you've been practicing that you're pushing forward for change in yourself, because you're taking control. And underneath, again, protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. Yeah, you're safe, Cancer. There should be no fear here. No fear at all. All right. I'm going to end with your little angel cards. And stir these up. And a couple messages for Cancer, please. 1. All right, there's 4. Okay. First one that fell out, sisterhood, brotherhood. All right, friends are important at this time, or close family members. Again, it's a protection for the family and the home. So you could be expanding your friend group, your spirit family. All right. I'm going to put that over there. And then we have flexibility. Yeah, stay flexible. Absolutely. Again, I mentioned some of you might be making changes in your health. So this angel's doing a little work out there. But also remaining flexible, obviously, to the flux of life, to the changes that are coming. Go with the flow. You are water. You are powerful. You have the ability to carve away rocks, but also you can bend to the environment around you as well. You take shape of whatever vessel you're poured into. Okay. You know what? This is almost done. I'm just going to... They're very slippy now. I've got too many. All right. So, and then we have acceptance. Yeah. Look at that. Welcome. Somebody is welcoming you through the door, right? So you could be accepted into like a new program, a new group of friends with the sisterhood, brotherhood here. Could be joining a group of people in your travels. People welcoming you with open arms. They recognize your soul. And tenderness. Oh, she's got a kitty. Some of you could be getting a new pet this month. But share your love, your light that you're bringing to the world. People recognize how tender and sweet you are. But you have this solid protection around you. It's like no one would think of taking advantage of that because you've increased your self-respect so much that you have no fear of showing your vulnerable side, of being tender and spreading your love, because you've already learned these lessons. Like I said, you're putting an end to a cycle here with the world. You're done with that old way of letting people walk all over you. And now you're free to be tender without fear of repercussion. Okay. This is an incredible reading, Cancer. I hope you watched it till the end, because I really love this, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed January and 2023 altogether. Take care. We'll see you later. Bye.